So yeah, absolutely. If I know you're a Bastion player and I'm on the enemy team, I'm gonna be trying to flank constantly.
Flank gets on.
And oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially because like the odds of you having a shield are going to be really high. So you're, as Ana, if you play normal, like the normal mindset, stand behind your tanks, you're going to get no impact. So
Yeah, like right now, just
like
heal botting sort of.
Yeah, being a heal bot's not going to do anything. Since you're running double off tank, everyone should be flanking. Your Hog should be on flank definitely. Your Zarya should just be corner peeking corners with right clicks. And you should be on that first high ground with the bridges, trying to get an anti or like sleep. Definitely.
Yeah. If they would stay where they were originally, they could have like anti as we pushed
Yeah.
up there too.
Everyone should have stayed on that box high ground still. There's no reason to drop and contest.
They build nano already though,
So,
because a lot of healing hasn't shot the enemy once though.
yeah, being a heal botting.
Maybe where nanos are.
He heard
There
your
it is.
footsteps.
Okay,
Yeah, he heard your footsteps and was looking for you, but he didn't see you, so that's at least good there. Went to challenge McCree, miss a sleep is fine. But definitely, this fight's already over. I would already be rotating high ground. Like, there's no point chasing the tanks under. Yeah, he's still holding low ground. Half your team's gonna contest you high ground. Your whole team should have been up there already.
Okay, so going back high ground.
Yeah,
I noticed he plays
far
like,
back
just
high
very
ground.
safe in general. When I watched his DPS gameplay too. So I think avoiding death is good, but maybe a little too much of it. Or you can take a few more risks to get more value.
Sleeps the shield, that's fine.
As a Sunmaker.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna push him here anyway. He doesn't need to necessarily keep it.
Yeah. He doesn't really have a threat right now. But yeah, like knowing you're playing double off tank and they're most likely gonna be on double shield. Burr women. Yeah, you should be trying to get value in other ways, because depending on what your team comp is versus their enemy team comp tank-wise, like, you can't play Ana the same way every time. Like how you can other healers.
That's much better.
Yeah, you should be rotating high ground here, play Insider on top, but definitely stay high ground the whole time. You should definitely be trying to push up here and try to land an anti on cart, I feel like. And you guys get hooked here. This is where you get hooked and die, I think, right?
I get hooked and drop down.
Yeah.
I should have died.
Yeah. This is where he's like, you should have died. Should be looking for an anti. This perfect anti opportunity here. Shouldn't look at your Zarya. Don't worry about the Zarya. The Mora has the Zarya covered. There's a big anti. Sleeps the shield.
Gone for nano and Zarya too. Keep him up.
Yeah. You should have stayed up there. There's nothing that's gonna challenge the Ana on your first position. Yeah, he gave up on the fight. Yeah, I would have still been fighting this. This is absolutely winnable still. I would have nanoed whoever was critical over there, yep. I would have tried to just get something going. McCree pushing him, misses the sleep, dies, it's fine. But yeah, I feel like that team fight was lost because of him not committing. Because the soldier still had the high ground, even if it was like 1v2 or 1v3 with a nano, he could have turned that.
Activating the barrier.
Healing soldier high ground. Yeah, his target priority was bad there. He went to go heal the Ons, and I should have just kept healing the soldier. And soldier dies for it. He's heal botting, that's fine, I guess. He should be trying to get an off angle.
With Nano here, probably Zarya still. They're high charge. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Right now
fine.
we're over ulting though. 'Cause
Yeah,
Pepega and Nano.
Coalescence is unnecessary.
Oh,
The
and
Nano
Coal,
Zarya
too.
was enough to win the fight. Yeah.
Yeah. I think only two options for Nano for this team are Nano Visor and then like a tank.
Or Nano Zarya.
Yeah.
I would definitely be going for high ground right here. This high ground that he's right underneath.
Yeah. Oh, you think he's going for it? Maybe. Oh no, he's just playing back.
Observe the barrier.
Either that or just play around the pillars. I mean, Widows on Switch aren't much of a threat, so. I would absolutely avert he's tried to sleep the Reinhardt, walking straight into the team. This is the sleep on the Sig. I would have gone for the sleep on the Reinhardt, honestly. That
More
Sig was so
consistent.
far away. The odds of you hitting that would have been really low. And he hits a sleep on you.
Yeah.
I think that's like one of the only sleeps you've hit on all defense.
Yeah, sleeps on Bastion here, just free. He just hasn't been peeking, which is understandable. Like doesn't want to get melted, but
Yeah,
I'm usually not
it's,
trying to focus somebody that far back.
and the main reason he's not getting he's not peeking is because he's playing with his team, like inside of his team. So yeah, I feel like that was
I think it was accidental
very big.
Nano on the soldier instead of the Zarya. Because Zarya almost had grab and he's queued with the Zarya anyway. Or Nano Zarya.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that defense he struggled positionally really badly.
Alright, we'll just keep playing it through the setup.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, definitely Ana into double shield is like one of the worst picks because you have to play differently. Like it's one of the only team comps that you play against that forces you to play differently as Ana. Because rush and dive, like you kind of, it's straightforward how you have to play.
What do you think would be better? Just go Zen or something?
Yeah, Zen is a pretty good threat versus Bastion.
Yeah, because like can't really play Brig. Mercy's fine. I don't think he plays Mercy at all though. Or I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, with their team comp, a Mercy pocket on the soldier would probably be a big threat versus you. But if anything, I would probably just go Zenyatta. Because I mean, you're pretty good at shield break with your right clicks, and discording targets are pretty easy. Because it's both tanks and a Bastion are easy discord targets. You hear that, but you didn't turn around until like 3 seconds. Yeah, like the Sombra decloaked next to him and you didn't hear it. Alright. You see the Bastion shooting from high ground and you're heal botting full HP tanks.
Yeah, just in general, you're not really gonna be able to heal through a Bastion. You need to pressure on them.
So your team shouldn't really be trying to face tank his or the Bastion damage at all anyway. This is fine right here.
Pushing the Rhine for dropping.
Alright, you heard the Sombra that time earlier. You missed a sleep. That was an easy sleep to hit too, because they weren't strafing. They're just walking in a straight line.
It's a good nade though. Hit him and the Sombra. Oh, the Sombra's still back. Okay.
Alright, you see the Bastion high ground, unprotected. That should immediately be slept and antied. You need to anti him too, because there's a mini in there and the self heal. So you need to really deny self heal. That's like the biggest thing for countering Bastion. Alright, see if you go for the sleep here. Yes, that's fine. At least you tried. You're walking into the Rhine. That's not a good idea. There you go. Go for the sleep here. Or anti is good too. Misses ant there to sleep. That's unfortunate. I feel like your sleep parties are not focused enough. Because you're throwing sleeps at shields, right? And when you have an easy sleep priority like a Reinhardt that's swinging, you don't go for it. So it's like it's one of the hardest counters to main tanks because if you sleep with a Reinhardt, it's like almost a guaranteed kill half the time.
Okay, so he's looking over there. Now sleep. Yeah.
Alright. That was a good one. You need to push up. That's good. You need to play underneath them. That's good. You heard the Sombra. You didn't turn around in time though. That's fine. You shouldn't have naded the soldier.
Yeah, just shoot him.
Don't prioritize trying to heal the the soldier I was running. There's a Mega in there and they can heal themselves. So the Rhine that's in the middle of the team fight should be taking priority. If the soldier dies, then that's his own fault. Alright. YOLO the nade, that's fine. Alright. Yeah, letting the Rhine there is the good call. If you heal him, he'll just start feeding more.
Could at least be peeking a little bit and scouting, see what's going on.
Yeah, you could actually still be farming your the last few percentage of your nano there. That would have been better. Alright. That's fine. You're positionally in the wrong spot. You should be on the right high ground here because you can't see your Reinhardt. Because now you have to rotate, whereas you could still be yeah, right there you could still be seeing them if you're on the right side high ground, but they're all critical and dying. So right there, yeah, they invested and went into the team fight. In the neutral, you weren't even there.
Yeah, they didn't realize they didn't have another healer with them.
Yeah. I feel like they definitely could have pushed that further. Yeah, that's fine. Just double pocket heal. Yeah, you and the Moira should have been healing each other on the way out.
Team needs to back out.
Yeah, team is
Just
committing 4v6 here. Alright, you're going up to the right high ground again, I think. Yeah, this is good. This is where you should have been playing earlier. You probably would have won that second point if you were right here.
Our soldiers always crit at the start of that fight.
Yeah. I mean, he has good survivability, yeah. Yeah, you needed a full HP Orisa, and instead of healing your team right here, you go for the... You're trying to get a shot on him. Yeah, you get 2 tapped. That's fine.
He could have naded himself at some point too, so their healers are more. I can't really heal him up there. He's at like 115 for a while.
Yeah.
Enemy turret eliminated.
Nano boost is charging.
Alright, you saw the Widow. It's fine.
I like that they didn't scope in though. Slowed him down. Maybe a
Yeah.
bit. Just try and poke him out. He's not gonna win that duel. Scoped in versus their scope.
I'll throw a nade in there. You missed the nade, that's okay. Now you see her Orisa's critical. She takes priority.
Get in there.
Alright. Now, why did you guys lose this fight? Alright, soldiers in deep. Moira's coalescing. Oh, you missed your shot on the Hanzo. Missed your sleep on that.
Take your medicine.
That's unfortunate.
So just too passive in general. I'd say.
Too passive in general, especially versus double shield. With double shield, you really have to be thinking constantly of how you're going to be able to make a play, because in the neutral, you're not going to get any value, like absolutely zero value. Like if you're going to be heal botting versus double shield as Ana, you might as well go Mercy because you can get the value off of the res, or BAP. Infinitely better, because at least with BAP you can do shield break and your contests for flying heroes.
Yeah, in Mercy it's more consistent healing too. So
yeah, like versus double shield, if you can't figure out how to get value from Ana in the neutral, I would definitely switch.